ladies and gentlemen. It is another very technically echoey alpha in what is the craziest slap together setup that we've had to date, but we made the magic happen. It's Thursday, September the 26th, 2019.
We're here.
Technical Alpha
We've made
podcast. One that wasn't originally supposed to be happening because we were originally going to be going to TwitchCon. Then that got canned. Now we're here. The room is, believe it or not, this is better than the actual podcast room currently for audio.
Infinitely
which
so.
Which is saying something because it's pretty gnarly in here.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, Jeff's interface randomly wiped every single saved.
I'm hoping that's not an actual, like, hopefully when I restart the computer.
It fixes itself.
Because...
I don't know how that happened. Anyway, we got that. So we've slapped together some stuff in Audition. We've got it going as best we can. And now OBS is like, hey, fuck you. You're not allowed to record locally.
So it is what it is, guys.
Everything's going well.
We're back. We took last week off simply because I was moving. And there was no news going on last week.
No,
we could have snuck one in, but it was just not worth with everything that was going on.
News. Yeah.
This week, we've decided we weren't going to TwitchCon for a plethora of reasons. So we decided we were going to have a podcast today, even though the room is not ready. This is my streaming room. The podcast room is on the other side of the house.
Yes.
It's a smaller room. It requires a lot more treatment. Adam ordered a fuck ton of sleeping bags and different things that we're going to compile together and fill it with insulation. And we're going to put a cool setup with a screen. And it's going to be beautiful and stuff. But you're probably going to have to deal with this room, I'd probably say, for this week and next week.
Probably.
Unless Adam can...
be speedy. The thing I have to figure out is if we're putting a TV behind us and stuff and how we're going to run audio into Audition to record and everything. My current thought process is we're buying a mixer.
Yeah.
And we're bypassing that thing, and we're
going old school.
We're running the computer audio through the mixer and our mics through the mixer, and then we can output to Audition and just be done.
Yep.
And then go from there is my current thought. But right now we're just working on making it not sound like a fishbowl.
Well, good news. We actually can't use that thing because it's going to be in here with me.
Yes,
so
exactly.
It was either we're going to buy another one or
we need a solution one way or the other.
Mixer it is.
We're gonna do it. So I'll talk with Mark, the editor god, and we'll come up with some sort of happy medium solution.
Yeah,
and go from there. But for now, this week we're here.
So if you guys are listening to this on iTunes or
sounds
Spotify,
like smashed assholes.
It probably sounds like a
smell.
Sounds like a boxy room because that's what it is. I have nothing on the walls. This place is bare as fuck. This is Jerry rigged together, but hey, we made it. We're here.
Yes,
we're in the new house.
Yes,
I've moved.
You did.
It's a thing. Quick, very quick,
speedy.
Best $1,700 I've ever spent in my life was hiring movers and good ones. Not only did they take all the stuff that we had at the other house, but they deconstructed our beds, any cabinets that needed to be done, and then they reconstructed it in the house and put everything that needed to go in certain rooms in each room.
Damn. I'm impressed.
$1,700 was 4-guy job.
I'm there for it.
I was a Canadian. I bought everybody pizza.
There you go.
Bought like 8 large pizzas.
You had to take care of your boys.
They were there for almost 11 hours. It was an 11-hour day from start to finish. Started at just before 9 a.m. and they left here at past 7 p.m.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. It was a long day.
But
and
they crushed it.
Dude, the only break they took was when they ate pizza. When they ate pizza and it was like a 20-minute break. They worked.
Are they independent or were they working for a bigger company?
Independent local company.
Okay, so they split that money. So they had a good day.
They had a good day, but but they're rated like one of the top rated. They're a company.
Yeah.
But there was one older guy, a bunch of young guys. I think that the youngest dude there actually ran the company. But they did a phenomenal job, man. I couldn't believe, like, even my mom was like, dude, they rolled out red carpets throughout all the houses so that they wouldn't go scuff on any floors. One scratch happened on one floor. And I was like,
unacceptable.
I was like, but I would have had dents in the... Dude, I took one thing, actually. If you see it there on the door, I kind of buffed it out, but there was like a black scuff.
Yeah.
I took one thing in this room and I scuffed the door. One thing. I said, that's it. I'm letting them do their job because they're better than me at this.
That's what you're paying them. I would say big bucks, but you weren't even paying them big bucks.
No, $1,700 for,
It's cheap.
that which would have taken me and my family like 2-3 days to do.
Yeah, it
and it
would've
was
been a long
all
time.
heavy shit. Arcade machines, fucking Nintendo display cases, like all the Dragon Ball Z display cases, all that shit. Like it was
Saves you a big headache.
yeah. So take it from me, guys. If you're moving, you got a lot of stuff, or even if you don't have a lot of stuff,
Get movers anyway.
get movers anyway.
Just make sure they're good.
Yes, because
Because
you can
shitty
get
movers, that's going to make you go, fuck it, next time I'm doing it on my own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was that week. Just moving. The other house is just about done.
Yep.
So tenants are getting their keys on Saturday.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna go there tonight and take a look at everything. And we finally migrated the cats here last night.
Yes, that happened.
Milo's having a small shock.
Milo's not also all that happy about it. Max doesn't give a shit.
Max just wants to explore.
Yes.
Milo wants to hide in a ball
Yeah.
and never be talked to or seen again.
He's in the cat room currently. I was walking down the hall and he heard me coming and he freaked out and ran in
just
the cat
run.
room.
He'll just run.
But when I came downstairs originally, I sat down, I heard you playing, and I just called for him because as soon as he hears my voice, he comes out. Sure as shit.
Yep.
Came out, did his thing, but if he hears any loud noises,
Oh, bro, if you heard someone coming down the stairs,
game over. Gone.
You'd swear to God, I like beat my pets or something. Like the cat is treated so well, but he's so sketchy.
Yeah.
And Max is so chill.
Yeah.
It's like the complete opposite. I don't even know.
Well, certain breeds of cats take to new environments better than others.
Yeah.
And some really won't give a shit and they just want to explore. And others, if you even change a room in the same house,
Yeah,
they'll be like,
yeah. That's literally what's going on right
and
now.
so Milo's just freaking out a little bit, but that's okay. He'll eventually figure it out. He'll be calmed down. I brought the old cat hotel.
Oh, it's an actual cat
It's a
hotel.
hotel. Old Danny Boy and I made when Rex was still here, and they will get plenty of use out of that.
Hell yeah. How was your week?
It was a vacation basically. Any work that I did was almost exclusively offline. I did very minimal streaming, like
Perfect.
I think maybe 2 days of streaming, and not even full days when I streamed. The rest of it,
Adam, you're living life, bro.
I caught up on. Well, yeah, I caught
living
up
life,
on I caught up on a bunch of shit that I've been meaning to do offline, and I'm getting there. It's my website has become a meme at this point, and like how long it's been in process.
It's been a meme.
Been a meme for a while.
It's been a meme.
But that's apparently about to get back underway again, and I have an artist currently redoing my old Let's Play Random Die logo. I'm going to do t-shirts and shit with that. That's going to be dope. And then I'm going to have him also look at my current branding and stuff and maybe just have him carpet
Overhaul it?
bomb my whole Twitch, everything, notifications, just
It's like what I did.
Because I'm not doing it myself again. I've done it for 9 years. Adam is passing the torch.
Pace. It's like the movers.
Yeah. Somebody else deal with it.
Here you go.
Here you go. Have fun.
I'll tell you if there's any revisions.
Exactly.
See you when I see you.
That's all.
That's it.
Just go.
It's a smart thing to do.
Go have fun. So in the midst of that, as well as putting together your PC list, so I had to teach myself a bunch of shit about current Ryzen stuff because Ryzen's great, but to really get the most out of it, my God, it is a minefield of really, it's picky. It likes very specific RAM. It wants to have very specific RAM speeds. Heat makes a massive difference with Ryzen. Everything's fucking, it's like this juggling act to make it work. But when you get it, oh baby. So we got
I'm getting it. Half my stuff's here. It's in the closet right now.
Oh boy.
And my wallet.
Hurting. Well, it'll hurt even more when you upgrade that CPU in another few months. But once you do...
But that CPU is only going to be like a few hundred. It's like $400 or something.
Well, the CPU that you're getting now is like $400.
What's the new one going to be, like 6?
12. After tax. Which is the same as your 5960X. Actually, it's cheaper. When you built that 5960X build years ago, you spent $1,500 on that CPU, and then you traded it for a fucking sponsored computer that was like one half the power.
But then I sold that CPU for $900.
Oh, so then you didn't do too bad then.
Yeah, I sold it for $900 to a guy, and that dude went on eBay and sold it for $1,100.
Yeah, because it's still worth a shitload of money.
He flipped it, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
No, it'll. The thing is, the CPU that you'll inevitably get is 16 cores. 32 threads. Literally twice what you're getting right now. The one that you have that we're putting in is 8 and 16. It'd be 16.
Which is still
It's a shitload.
It's still a lot.
16 and 32
Whee!
on the 3950X, which
Hey.
means, because in gaming, you game at 60 anyway, 60
Yeah.
FPS.
Yeah.
So you can give a fuck. So as long as you're hitting 60, which is easy peasy,
Yeah.
then you can stream 1080p 60, slow preset, cakewalk.
Boom.
Easy living.
Am I gonna have
easy
to wipe
life.
my whole computer again when
I don't think. Probably because we're going from Intel to AMD. If it was an Intel build to an Intel build or AMD to AMD, but I don't think I can just plug in. I don't know if I can just plug in hard drives and see if it works. They might.
No, I mean from the new chip to the new chip. Like I know I'm gonna have to.
No, that's just a swap. No,
Okay,
no, no,
well,
no,
then
no.
that's
and you
fine.
might not even have to with this.
Yeah.
We'll back everything up and we'll try just with it as it is, and if it works, then fucking
Great. If it doesn't,
awesome.
well,
If it doesn't, it's
we're
whatever.
prepared.
Exactly.
Cool.
But otherwise, yeah, no. When it's a new CPU, no, we just pop that bad
We
boy.
will stream the build. How does that sound?
God, don't do that to me.
We'll put this in here and we'll put Adam on the spot.
I fucking hate it because every time I do a build,
Everyone's probably like,
with the back seating on
bro,
that shit
bro.
is fucking real. Because I build like a PC like once a year,
yeah.
and like I know what I'm doing, but sometimes you just want to get like confirmation on some shit every here, now and then. You do anything that somebody thinks is just wrong,
Well, bro,
like
we do it on this stream, bro. You're gonna get a mountain of people. They're gonna backseat you.
I
and it's
remember the
gonna be
first
glorious.
time I did a build with liquid cooling, and I did the radiator on an intake instead of exhausting through the radiator, and I spent like 2 hours listening to like 3 people lose their minds over it when there was somebody who already debunked that shit goddamn forever ago, with the idea being that if you pull air from the front of your computer, it's cold air going through the rad instead of exhausting hot air up through the rad at the top of the case or at the back. Really, it's almost no difference. I think it was 2 degrees. But
Hey,
those 2 degrees,
it's make or break, bro.
shit's real.
It's make or break, bro.
It's
What do we got
fucking
in
good.
gaming news, Adam?
Believe it or
What
not,
do we
even
got
though it's
going
been
on?
2 weeks, not a hell of a lot. So I added as much as I could anyway, and we'll hope for the best when we go through this. Let's see here. Yeah, excuse me, that's not how I would do it. Yeah, exactly.
Big shout out and a thank you everybody that's tuned in, stuck around for the podcast. Hit that follow button if you haven't already. Just want to let you know that
Yeah, bless. Final Fantasy VII Remake, Jeff.
it's a thing.
It's a thing. It has a classic mode.
I need my hat because I'm. Yeah, go ahead.
Bro, I need a haircut too. We both look like degenerates right now, bro.
Dude.
Degenerate as
Oh,
fuck.
my body, bro.
Just.
Well, before we get into
Oh
that.
yeah, you tore your meniscus, didn't
Yeah,
you?
my
You found
knee.
that out.
Remember everybody said don't sit on your knees. Now I'm legitimately not sitting on my knees.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a complex tears of my meniscus, and then it extends over to another part of my knee that I don't know the name of, which is also torn.
Awesome.
So like, you need surgery, and we're gonna call you when we can get you in.
Awesome.
So sometime between now and 2025, I'll have my knee repaired.
Good luck.
My knee's fucked.
So was that just getting up off
That's
the floor?
literally getting up off the floor and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
in the wrong angle toward the shit. And probably doesn't help that I was been walking on it and running on it and living,
For a
my
long
life
time.
for almost 2 years,
Yeah,
a year
yeah.
and a half with this same thing.
It's not gonna
And
help.
there was one point where I was heavily working out, like not like lifting, but running,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
I was doing like 5K a day for like weeks. And that and my knee always hurt when I was done, and I was probably just fucking tearing it up even more. Had no idea.
It's gonna be yikes for me, dog.
Big yikes. So they're like, yeah, when you get the surgery, you're going to be out of commission for about a month. They're like, you should probably let your work know. I'm like, hey, guess what? I work
I
from
work for
home,
myself.
and I sit in a chair.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, then you're fine.
Well,
It's like, you might be in a bit of pain, but hey, a couple days.
you're not gonna blow yourself out.
No.
That'd be good.
So it's all good. So
There you
yeah,
go.
knees fucked. Gaming news.
Final Fantasy VII Remake Classic Mode allows you to have similar experience to the ATB system of old.
Ooh.
So in the new game, your basic attacks build your ATB bar. So you're mashing buttons, you're slapping them in the knees, whatever the fuck you're doing. It builds your ATB up to allow you to do different things. Okay, well, you can actually set that to like an auto mode where the computer will automatically do like basic attacks and stuff for you, and then you're just choosing more of the more elaborate moves in the move set. To give you a closer feel to the classic Final Fantasy VII. I've seen it in action. I feel like it's going to be one of those things that you're going to have to play it to see just if it's worth even bothering to do that.
Can I just say something?
What?
That Final Fantasy game looks like fire. I'm just going to throw it out there, dude. The shit, as much as I want to hate on the fact that I'm going to pay $500,000 to play this game over 4 or 5 years.
And you are going to pay $500,000.
Bro, I got to say, it looks fucking
it does look good.
Incredible. Not only does it look insane, just the whole battle system and how it like seemingly goes in and out. Like it's got that mix of old school feel with like the new school continuous battle. Like it is in sync. It flows like a motherfucker. It looks like groundbreaking shit.
It's still something that I'm going to have to get my hands on myself to tell. Because I think, up to this point, we've just been seeing trailers, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's been gameplay, but the trailers.
Yes.
So it's going to be something that I'm going to want to get my hands on before I ultimately say they did a really good job with this combat.
They're selling the shit.
The fuck out of it.
They're selling this right now.
Yeah.
I'm sold, bro. I hate the fact I'm sold, but it looks good.
I still hate the fact that the entire first game is Midgar.
Yeah.
That hurts me.
Yeah.
Because the first thing I wanted to do when I played Final Fantasy VII is get the fuck out of Midgar. So the fact that they were saying like the end of that trailer and it's like them looking over destroyed Midgar, and I was like, oh,
now
bro.
The game actually starts and you're like, fuck, I gotta wait 6 months to a year and pay another $70.
If you're lucky, 6 months.
Yeah.
I think it's a year or two.
Probably every year, I would say. Yeah.
But it does look dope. It looks fire, graphically speaking.
That's cool. I mean, hey, they're giving you an option for classic and shit.
I think at this point, if you're doing Final Fantasy VII Remake, they have to treat this like Smash Ultimate.
Yeah.
Where they give you everything.
Yep.
Kitchen sink included.
Let you choose your own adventure. Have fun. Play it how you want to play it.
Throw it all in and give her the business.
I like it.
They also revealed the box art this week, which you may or may not have seen pop up on your Twitter feed, but they revealed the box art. I'll shock you with this one. It's the exact same box art as the original, but with the new graphics.
Ooh.
The interesting thing that I saw that I thought of when I saw it though is that there's no like part 1 or anything anywhere on the box.
Interesting.
It's just the box. So I don't know what their play is with that. If they're gonna have like different box arts and then have people just know.
Well, I think maybe what each box will be is what the different discs were.
Yeah, so the first one, technically, because they could work like that, right? Because the first is Midgar.
Yeah.
And that picture is Cloud looking at Midgar.
Yep.
And so
the
maybe
next
the
one
next
will
one.
be, it's almost like the front of the discs and stuff. Like
maybe red will be on the second disc.
Yeah.
Second game or whatever. Like they could do it that way. I still think it'd be convenient if they put somewhere.
That is different parts?
For people who haven't played this game yet, which you have to assume at this point, there's a lot of people that haven't played it because it's so old, but they're hearing a lot about it now.
Yeah.
And so they're going to get into it. It might be good. You don't need to slap fucking big ass like part 1 on it, but somewhere just be like, hey,
and
this is the first
they're
one.
going to sell the fuck. Like they're going to sell as individuals, and then when it's all done, they're going to come out with
collection.
They're going to come out with a big fucking box set shit with all this art and different fucking. Oh yeah,
there's going to be a Japanese only like collection that has like a replica Buster sword the size of a car.
They're gonna fucking. This is gonna be like Skyrim
they're
for the PlayStation.
Milk the shit.
Yeah, bro.
Out of that,
and
Alexa,
I'm gonna
play
buy a lot
Final
of it.
Fantasy VII.
I'm gonna buy a lot of it.
Yeah, probably.
Unfortunately,
probably. Yeah. Other than that, I'm just these notes are so haggard. I just want to make sure I'm not scrambling anything. After just a year. We talked about this actually on the podcast when it originally happened. Discord has canned its Nitro Games catalog because nobody was using it.
Surprise! Guess what?
People aren't using Discord to play games. They're using Discord to talk to people.
Know your role. Know your lane.
And just crush that one thing.
And they've been crushing it.
They've been crushing it. But fuck all
the
rest of it.
You're not epic. You don't need to do this. All right?
Focus.
Yeah.
On making the dopest ass communication platform.
It's like $1 billion company now too. Like Discord is massive.
Just leave it.
Like Discord is huge. Just keep crushing the shit.
Crush the fuck.
Add more, make it better, make it faster, make it be able to do more things. Just run that lane and own it like you've been.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's all you need to do.
I will never buy a game from Discord. Well, now I can't. But I wasn't going to in the first place.
No.
I don't even think I've ever clicked on the store. I think I might have accidentally clicked on a game once because of a banner.
Yeah.
Other than that.
Like, nope. I know this all came out of like probably meetings where they're sitting down trying to come up with like value adds to get people to subscribe, right? Nitro is their subscription service. But at the end of the day, I don't think that was ever going to fly. Like it just doesn't need to be there. Like if you're going to get people to pay then you got to come up with something more than that. I just don't think that's
it's either
it.
that or they got to figure out a way to integrate Discord with consoles. Figure out a way to get that within the PlayStation.
You know they've thought about that at least
Microsoft
once.
And actually have that name there not only for the PC people, but also for the consoles. And then also just being able to talk right on Discord through your PC or through your console at any time, like a cell phone.
Yeah.
With internet.
Yeah.
There's a big win. That's huge.
Well, they gave it a shot. Originally, I bet you we said it almost made sense, because I think it does make sense to a degree. But I think the reality is that just like these other launchers, people are really hesitant to split their games up into any more different locations, no matter how much they love Discord. And so, that's if they did anything, you'd almost want Discord to be the one that hooks into the API of all of your launchers.
Yeah.
To unify all of your launcher games.
That is true. Yeah.
And do that.
Kind of like what Curse was trying to do, and then Twitch bought them out and stuff.
Yeah.
But that never really worked.
Because Discord's always running on your computer.
Yeah.
And if it needs to boot up the launcher, then it will if you just double click on the game, boosts the launcher up, does its thing. Like that. It's almost like there are boxes that unify like the Roku players and stuff, that unify like your Amazon Prime and your Netflix and all that shit all in one place, one time.
Yeah.
That'd
be a
Discord.
big buy for Steam. If Steam bought Discord and integrated it, that'd be huge.
That'd be monstrous.
If they wanted to completely change the look, because they're already changing the look of their storefront and shit.
Discord is better at UX and UI than Steam.
Can you imagine if they did that? It was like an extension of Steam, linked everything together. I mean, Valve could buy them in fucking 5 minutes. It'd be nothing, right?
They do have the money for it.
No problem.
It would still be expensive as fuck.
It'd be expensive. It'd be $1 billion acquisition.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I mean, Jesus, everybody uses Steam and everybody uses Discord. You're literally, if you want to integrate Steam into something like that, that'd be the way to do it. It'd be instantaneous. It'd be crazy. But anyway, I'm just kind of.
Hey, look.
Hey, you never
keep
know.
doing your thing, Discord.
Yeah, keep crushing it, Discord. We love you.
We love you because we don't have to use Skype.
Yes. Thank you.
Still convincing some business partners to get the fuck off of Skype.
Epic buy them.
But we're getting there. Epic would buy. Can you imagine?
No.
If Steam buys them, there'll be like a whisper. If Epic buys them, end of the fucking world. Oh my God. End of the line.
Somebody would actually die.
Yeah,
there'd be a death somewhere.
There'd be a death somewhere.
There'd be a death somewhere.
And they just claim it was like in their manifesto, it'd be like Epic did this. It's fucking crazy.
Oh man.
Toei on Twitter announced a new, I don't know if this has updated since last week because this was old news from last week, but a new Dragon Ball Z game.
Dude, they come up with those every other week.
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. But that was all we had last week. I don't know if more has come out of that yet. I'm going to say it's probably going to be shit. But apparently it's landing in 2020. January of 2020. So whatever it is, it's basically done. They didn't have to do much work.
Well, I think that we're probably getting a regurgitated last Dragon Ball Z game with different missions and things like that. You know what, man? It's not for me. Like, I'm a massive Dragon Ball Z fan. Obviously, everybody knows that. But I don't really care for the games all that much. I know the storylines. You play the same storylines over and over and over again. Or you can make your own character and, interact with
Fighter Z's been the best we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
But like the character ones, we were playing them. Like I know people that really enjoy them. It's never been my thing.
It's not my thing either.
I can't do it.
It's not my thing either.
I can't do it.
So you know what? All the power to them. Obviously these games are selling real well.
Yeah.
Because they're pumping these things out. So kudos on them. But it's just not my thing.
Oh right. Speaking of launchers, Rockstar Games now has its own launcher for the PC. You're going to be discovering that soon enough.
Cool.
Selling its own games, of course. It's only selling Rockstar games to the platform. It's not trying to do anything else.
What, all four of them?
Yeah, well, exactly, right? Well, it's the same as Blizzard launcher. All four of them.
I suppose.
Right?
I suppose.
Selling its own games, providing Grand Theft Auto 5, LA Noire, older Grand Theft Auto titles, probably inevitably
Grand Theft Auto 6 and Red Dead.
Yeah. But they are leaving them for sale on the other platforms at this time. Like, I don't know if that's going to change in the future, but for now, still available on Steam, still available wherever else. It's just that they have a launcher to unify. If you're somebody that has a lot of Rockstar games or like all of them, they're there. And then there's probably going to be some benefits to using it to some degree. I'm sure they'll come up with something for it. They have the whole online component is pretty massive. GTA Online. We'll probably end up using it or requiring it to some degree for the social aspect. However, it's also allowing for importing from other platforms. So if you have it installed on Steam, you boot up the launcher, it just imports it, and you're off to the races.
That's fine.
So that's the thing. Sega Genesis Mini. Positive news, Jeff. Because after this, it's not positive. So I'm building this up.
Oh boy,
to tear
here
us
we
down.
go. What is it?
Sega Genesis Mini came out. It's fire.
Damn.
They home run, bro.
Damn.
Home run. There's not a negative thing.
I got to pick one up.
Then the only negative thing that I've seen, and it's not even a negative in the sense that like they fucked it up. It's just people were just saying the Sega Genesis pad was never a good controller. It remains not a good controller.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
dude, it's only it's $99.99. I'm looking at it right now.
They crushed it.
It's $100. It's got almost a 5-star rating. Very cool, man. There's a lot of great games on this fucking thing.
They crushed it, bro. They allow you to play in like a stretched or a 4x3 or whatever the fuck. You've got your save states. You've got all that kind of nonsense. You can sort all the games like any way you want. So you can like pick out in the UI. You can say, look, I want multiplayer games. I want 2-player. I want single player stuff, etc., etc. So you don't have to like scroll through all the games all the time. They just crushed it. They're like all the reviews I've seen for it was basically a big thumbs up. Like, there's not much they could ask for it. They said there's not really input latency. There's no frame issues. That anyone but the most diehard fucking people would complain about. They just crushed it, bro.
I love hearing all that, and I wanted this to succeed. I did. And I'm happy.
I wanted this one to do well.
I'm happy it's doing well.
Because
Sega
they had
needed this too.
They had that knockoff one that somebody made like only a year previous to this one being announced or some shit, and it was terrible. And so when they came up with this, everyone was like, "Oh, okay. Well, hopefully this turns out well," and it did. But yeah, Sega needed it. But Sega's on a bit of a roll now, right?
They're doing well.
As a publisher, they've got some big titles under their belt. They've been doing well with they got the Sega Genesis Mini now. And they continue to kind of work with their old catalog because they have some fire games that they can bring back if they wanted to. They're just doing well. I'm happy to see.
They're doing great. They're doing so great.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're buying that right now?
I'm ordering it.
Let's go.
Right now. $114.95 taxes in and shipping from Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm.
Place order.
Oh. Sounds good.
It's done. It'll be here on Tuesday.
There you go.
Boom.
Fire.
Boom.
It's in the bag.
I got it.
It's in the bag. But yeah, that's good value.
It's great value, man.
Because a lot of great games
Dude,
on there.
Gunstar Heroes alone is just so much fun.
I'm so bad at it, and yet
It's
I
so
love
much
the
fun.
shit out of it. Have you ever watched a speed run of that game? Shit is crazy.
No, I haven't, but I probably should. Actually, I probably shouldn't, because then I'll probably be like,
it might ruin
the whole experience for me.
Play it first.
Yeah, and then watch the speed
and then
run.
watch it.
Yeah.
Shit is fucking wacky, bro. Cyclists get fucked. I'm getting mine Sunday.
There you go. It's all good.
Speedier. That's what you get for living out here in the boonies, bro. Amazon. It's not that 1-day shipping.
Dude, if we lived in like Ontario, we'd have it like tomorrow.
Yeah,
Literally. It's
crazy.
It'd be tomorrow.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, this show will be here tomorrow at like 8 a.m.
It's the warehouse.
Jesus, man.
It's like next door.
That's the dream. It's
Yeah.
probably a good thing, man. Because I feel like at that point, it'd be so convenient. I'd never shop. I'd never go to a store and buy shit.
Yeah.
I just buy. I like it.
Which is probably how people are doing it in the first place now.
Yeah.
Unless you really needed to see it in person before you decided to.
But like, think about it. Like even like Amazon groceries, Amazon like everything. You just order it there, and it's at your house the next day. Sometimes same day.
I'll be honest with you, bro. It's gonna be a cold day in hell before I let somebody else bring groceries to my door.
That is true.
A fucking cold
That is true.
day.
That is true.
In hell.
Yeah.
Ain't happening.
Yeah.
Everything else, absolutely.
Yeah, bring it to me.
Not a chance in hell am I
Not
letting
my
somebody
food.
else get my groceries.
That makes sense.
No, thank you. All right, where was I in this list? Oh, right. Twitch. Handing out, bro, You're going to want to see these links on this one. Handing out some wacky bands. It's another Twitch News Week where it's where are the bands coming from now?
Oh, boy. What now?
This first one, I have to remind myself because this is from last week. So this first one, oh, this one's bad, dude. You check this out. This girl, not a particularly large streamer, not a small streamer, but not a large streamer, doing a little workout stream. And was wearing what I would describe as the most mild exercise apparel a woman could probably wear short of a full bodysuit. And she got, this one wasn't a ban. I think this was a probationary period or some shit. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is the email she got. This is the partner conduct team at Twitch. You were recently reported for breaking the Twitch terms of service and community guidelines for underwear or lingerie with a link to her video and a timestamp. So we've gone ahead and deleted the VODs to avoid further reports. Treat this email as a warning. A probational period for 90 days will stand.
Well, I think what that means is she's still free to stream.
She is,
but if she breaks any rule, she's going to get banned within that 90 days.
Exactly. So this came out of a report from somebody. And if any actual person laid eyes on this and actually went ahead with this probational thing, that's the craziest shit I've ever seen. That is the most mild. She's not even in booty shorts. She's in some shit I played basketball in high school, for fuck's sake.
I am seeing it. And
Are you serious?
I'll be honest, bro. That's just normal. That's just normal attire. Really,
that's actually like.
There must be something that we don't see because sometimes.
Well, the timestamp and everything was there. People.
Yeah, I mean, because there is that one thing that I did see. Now we did talk about another ban that happened there with the girl that was cosplaying.
Yes, and then she did like the camera point down.
And then I went back and I watched it.
Yeah.
And she was doing some shit that was like, oh, we know what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Don't play the victim here. So it might be another one of those cases, where. I don't know, right? I don't know. I give them benefit of the doubt.
I'm just trying to envision what it is she could do in that outfit. That would even be.
I don't know.
I mean, there are Just Dance streamers that wear less than that.
Oh, for sure. But they're dancing.
Like right now.
Yes, I know.
Actively. There are thumbnails on Twitch right now.
But they're
1,000 times more racy than that.
But they're 1,000 times more popular, bro.
That's true.
Come on.
So that was a bit of a weird one for me.
That is weird. I'd have to once again, I'd have to see what was going on first, and dig into it before
the other one, even without her doing that, I could almost justify. I could see why somebody would still do the ban, even though there were other instances of it not. I mean, Chun-Li's costume's pretty revealing.
Yeah,
that shit. I don't know what she'd be doing. I actually don't know. She'd have to randomly be naked for periods of time. I mean, there's nothing really going on there. An artist was drawing a hentai inspired, or hentai, I can't remember, hentai, inspired characters. Just drawing them, and got banned.
Hentai?
Yeah.
Like
pornographic.
Oh, okay.
But they were clothed in her drawings.
Okay, so on Twitch's defense.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I had been warned years ago about that because you remember my old school story time with Maximus Black?
Yes.
And there was one picture where I drew, I think it wasn't a penis, but I think it might have been a nipple or some sort of body parts because I think I was talking about the stripper or something. And I ended up drawing, I think... the videos are on YouTube, but anyway, I will say, so that it's not a double standard.
Of course.
Back then, this was back in 2014, just when at the time my stream was really starting to pop off.
That was League of Legends era.
League of Legends and stuff, and then this was the culture where people started reporting for dumb shit.
Yeah, for everything.
Just to start shit,
just to
right?
Just
to fuck with you,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And they act like it's bad. So
yeah.
They said I was no longer allowed to. There was no probationary thing. There was no ban.
Yeah.
But they basically, because I had done this dozens of times before.
Of course,
it was never,
yeah.
Dude. I've had Twitch employees that would show up when I was teabagging.
Yeah.
I can't even teabag anymore. I physically can't write a name on a paper.
No.
put chainmail on, hang a teabag between my crotch, and teabag it. But I
Think
can
of the children, Jeff.
Yeah, but I can do it like in a video game, right?
Yes.
I can like teabag a corpse that I've shot.
Yes.
Right?
Think of the children.
So I can't do that.
Yeah.
Right? So it was the drawing of the boob or something like that. And they told me I couldn't do it. So I hadn't shown that video again ever since. So it was the act of drawing it, I guess. I don't know.
So I'm not saying this is a double standard situation. I'm just saying it's fucking dumb. I don't care if you're drawing anime chicks with like almost no clothing on. I don't even care if they're naked, to be honest with you. If we can have girls body painting their tits on the website and it's art so they can do it, why in the hell are you not capable of drawing clothed anime girls?
You got
like
me.
It's not my bag.
Hey, here's my question. Now, what do you think would happen if a dude body painted his penis?
You can't. Just no. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna draw a snuffleupagus using your dick. Hi, bird. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna do a play using your dick as snuffleupagus on Twitch. It's just not gonna happen.
I'd pay to see that if somebody did. I'd subscribe.
It'd be like in a banana hammock.
Swinging.
It'd be like in a banana hammock because you couldn't just do it raw. Like
you couldn't do it raw.
They have like nipple pasties on.
I suppose. What happens if you did put like a
banana hammock?
Like a banana hammock.
Still not gonna happen.
And you did like Shredder's mask or something.
Still not gonna happen.
Okay.
Because ultimately, and this is just a reality, it's a bunch of dudes running the site for the most part, and the girls that are there are like the hardcore. I don't want to. Well, I'll just say they're hardcore.
There you go.
Not a chance in shit. You put a banana hammock on, start painting your dick.
It's not gonna fly.
Not gonna fly. Right. Nipple pasties on a incredibly attractive woman.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's gonna fly.
That's gonna fly.
Yeah,
real well.
Yeah.
But draw clothed anime chicks, even though it's like still scantily clad, unacceptable.
I think that it might actually just be from people that are reporting it, and then they have to like do something about the report.
They have
and it's like a technicality.
They have an entire team that just.
Yeah.
How long does it take to show up to the stream? Take literally 45 seconds. Not even 10 seconds. Like, hey.
Yeah.
This is somebody drawing some shit.
You know what? At the end of the day,
it's an 18 plus rated stream.
This is like a weekly thing, and I don't even at this. I'm gonna be honest, bro. it doesn't affect me. Like I just don't care. Like
it doesn't affect me.
I don't get worked up about it.
I just like bringing it up because the shit's fucking wacky to me.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, but you know what? It's the world that we live in, and you know what? There's double standards in every type of industry and every type of thing, and it just so happens that this one is, the way it is. Like it's just this is just the one we live in.
Shit is fucking wacky. I have one more that really got me. This one made me laugh.
Oh my
god! A SpongeBob emote.
Oh, I just saw
his pants ripped, and he still had underwear underneath. It wasn't even his yellow ass. Just some white underwear underneath of rip. For a dude who exclusively streams, I'm assuming, speedrunning, bikini bottom. And he wanted this rip emote probably for when he died, of course. And this might be the most harmless emote I could imagine.
Yeah. I mean, if the band, because it's not even a band, they just didn't approve it.
They just outright, it's not a band. It's just they outright were like, no, you can't have this emote.
Yeah, if they would have said like it's copywritten, because it's SpongeBob and you can't have that, then be like, okay. But I think it says
then you might as well not play the game either on stream.
Content or nudity, i.e., gasm style emotes, which contain sexualized torso or bodily fluids. So I think that's more of like the emote that every single streamer has
at least one.
Literally every
one of them.
Every one of them all have the. Actually, there's some of them where there's like literally a face of like a real person, like literally shooting what seems to be a load of some sort.
Yes,
without the bodily fluids. But you know what?
You know what it is.
Yeah.
It's just fucking weird, man. It's fucking whack.
It's different.
Fucking whack.
It's different, bro.
Sony had their state of play this week. Now we're into this week's past week's news. They had their state of play, which is basically like the Xbox event. They have like their own thing, and that happened as well. The Sony state of play was pretty lackluster, with the only thing anyone really talked about and it dominated news because it's Naughty Dog, was The Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
So they had a bunch of...
There's a trailer on the
and
PS4
shit.
now.
Yeah.
Notice that.
And so that, obviously, everyone's popping off about Last of Us 2. Super excited about it.
Yep. It's Naughty Dog, man. We haven't had a Naughty Dog game in a minute.
It happens.
I'm ready.
People get jazzed for it.
I'm ready.
Apparently, going to be a 2-discer.
Damn.
The double disc. And then...
How many double disc PS4 games are there?
I only think one other. I think Red Dead, maybe.
Yeah.
I think that's the only other one.
Damn.
Yeah, pretty sure anyway.
Gets me excited.
So you've got 2 discs, and then it's also no multiplayer after all. There was rumors that they were considering multiplayer. Thank God.
Yep.
They're not.
Stick to the damn story. Keep creating awesome.
Just single player.
Yeah, don't overcomplicate this.
No.
We don't need we're not here for multiplayer. Nobody wants it.
No.
Thank you. Thank you.
So there you go. That was the state of play. And then Microsoft's one had people talking or a little bit more excited, but I think that was more or less just because nothing at the PlayStation one was particularly exciting. But what we did learn was that also PlayStation 4 has topped 100 million units sold.
Damn. That's a lot of units sold. Oh my God. 100 million?
They have moved some PlayStation 4s.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they do have like 3 or 4 different versions
they have
of the
a
PS4.
few SKUs, yeah.
So, I mean, it makes sense, but even still, 100 million units? Wow.
Yeah. That's
Yikes.
several. Microsoft's not going to want to announce how many they've sold of the Xbox One.
40 million.
Probably not even that.
Damn.
They might have hit 40. They might have hit 40. If there's more than that, I'll be impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. Modern Warfare, so the remake that's coming up, might possibly launch with a 100-player mode of unknown type.
So, say it.
It might have a multiplayer mode that has 100 people. Now, we don't know if it's a battle royale.
What else would it be,
Although
Adam?
I don't know what else it would be.
What is it?
Now, in fairness, there's a 64-man mode called Ground War, which is there. So maybe
Battlefield
it's just,
type shit?
Maybe it's just on the PC that can handle 100 people. Maybe Ground War is just 100 people on the PC. You know what I mean? Okay. We don't know for sure yet. But yeah, there you go. That's a thing.
Pumped.
And then the last piece of news, because these last 2 weeks really have been slow. Sony and Microsoft are in a weird PR battle about how green their new consoles or their processing is going to be. So Sony came out and was like, "Hey guys, PlayStation 5 is going to be super eco-friendly. We're going to make sure that it's as power efficient as possible.
I saw that.
So that we save the trees." And everyone was like, "Okay, I guess." When in reality, all it was the new hardware they're using is way more power efficient than the last generation. And so it was like somebody in marketing said, "Hey, we could spin this.
Eco-friendly.
Eco-friendly." Microsoft came back and dropped a much bigger dick on the table and said they're going to produce 825,000 consoles that are completely carbon neutral. Meaning however much carbon is produced for making those 825,000, they're going to remove or get rid of carbon on the other side, the footprint.
Are they really fighting? Are they okay?
That happens, dude.
Can we just take a step?
Look at this. The Amazon is burning to pieces. Nobody can shut the fuck up about a 16-year-old Swedish girl at the UN talking about shit.
I saw that.
Everyone's talking about the environment. Not that anyone really gives a fuck, politically speaking, but it's all there. And for the consumers, it's just another way to be like, "Hey, green, save the world.
Buy our console because we're green.
We're the ones.
We're greener.
When you play our console, you're green, the green gamer."
I mean, people, they're literally, this is the first time in the history of forever where console wars are taking it to the greenery.
It's happening.
They're like, bruh, I you know what? Your shit is going to be extra non-bad for the environment.
We
Guess
use
what,
the same processors.
You want to know something? You want to know what's funny? Is if they had a processor that was worse for the environment that saved them money, even if it was $1 or more a unit, and when you sell 100 million units, you're going to say, fuck the environment.
Exactly.
You're going to say, fuck them. Just so happens that these chips or whatever the fuck they're using
are just more efficient.
They're just more efficient
That's
because
all it is.
technology is not a conscious decision.
No.
It's not like, hey guys, put some more money into making this more efficient so we can save the planet.
I highly doubt at any point in the R&D of the PlayStation 5 they stopped and said, you know what we need to do? We need to make sure this is as power efficient as possible to save the world.
No.
Said, no, I need this to produce 4K graphics.
This shit was so random that they were sitting at a board and they're like, we're about to go public. All right, so this is what's going to happen. You see that 16-year-old that just made that fucking, that epic speech? You see that? Guess what? You said our shit's more efficient, huh? Why don't we tell the world that we're saving the environment? Just throw that at the end. Just throw that at the end. And then Microsoft goes, hey, guess what, guys? We'll do even better.
Carbon neutral.
Carbon neutral.
Get fucked. Mic
Take
drop.
that, Sony. 100 million. Bro, I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't give a fuck about the environment. I just want my goddamn system.
Yeah.
I don't want a red ring of death or a blue ring of fuck you.
Because here's the
I
thing.
want it to work.
We're so consumer heavy that Microsoft saying carbon neutral or Sony saying it's efficient. I'm happy they're doing it because as a large company, they're them reducing their carbon footprint.
Great.
It's great.
Great.
But as a consumer, we're buying it anyway, whether they're doing it or not. And like there might be 4 people that if they came out and said, sorry guys, it's only as power efficient as last gen and we can't be as green, it might be like 4 people that go, well, fuck, now I can't buy this console.
Yeah.
Because, you know, my wife's got 3 hair dryers, a curling iron.
Yes.
And runs a giant soaker tub bath every day of the week. But fuck me, I'm buying this console. I just can't.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I can't do it.
It's like, great. You know what? I'm all for helping the planet.
Yes.
But I'm telling you right now, if Sony came out and said, guys, if you buy this console, or no, Xbox is a better example. If Xbox came out and said, guys, if you buy this console, we're guaranteeing you this is going to do no harm to the environment. And then Sony said, guys, we can't guarantee that, but we're doing our best.
Yeah.
I'm still buying Sony.
Yes.
I'm just going to keep it real.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep it real. It's not that I don't care about the environment. Great on you.
From a consumer point of view, unless you were literally telling me that if I buy one console, you're going to cut down like 150 fucking trees.
Yeah. I'm still not. I'm just going to keep it real with you. I'm not going down to Whole Foods. I'm not a Whole Food. If I was in a Whole Foods mentality where I'm down there trying to like get the best shit that there's no pesticides used and I'm being consciously, that's when you're going to sell me on those visions, right? When I'm out there to buy a console, you're not selling me on the good of the planet.
No.
You're selling me on a reason why I'm spending $600 on a fucking machine. Give me a good first, a single title, a title for the fucking the console.
Yes.
And sell me on that vision. I don't care. I'm not in this make the planet kumbaya shit. This is not the medium for it. Great if you're doing it. Do it behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, say, guess what, guys? By supporting these guys, you've also done this. Great. Makes me feel a little bit better that I bought it.
Yeah.
But I'm buying it anyway.
Yeah.
Or I'm not buying it either way.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. I'm just going to keep it real.
Me buying a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox, not stopping Brazilian government from burning down the rainforest for soy farmers.
No. It's not happening.
This is not happening.
Nah.
So.
And I'm also going to tell you, if Sony came out and said, hey.
Yeah.
We've got 2 consoles. We've got one.
Yeah.
That's going to fuck up your planet. And then we got another one that's going to cost you an extra $80.
It's going to summon Captain Planet.
It's going to have a little tiny leaf on the side. It's like a little leaf emblem just to show that
eco-friendly.
Just to, you know,
that's right.
You're doing great. Hell,
glows green.
It's just like one of those cars, you know, the smart ones where when you're driving, you know, it tells you how much green you got on there. One of those eco-friendly shits.
Absolutely.
It's like, well, this console's got it. It's going to cost an extra $80, but guess what? If you have this console for the next 10 years, you've just saved the lives of like 15 trees or whatever. I don't know how they're going to frame it. I'm going to say, guys, at $80, just give me the original.
I'll plant 15 trees.
I got woods right in the backyard.
I'll plant some trees.
You know what? I'll tell you. I'll plant them. I'm saving my $80. I'm just going to keep it real with you. I'm going to save my $80.
That's right.
Just keeping it real.
I will go to Halifax Seed. Yeah. I'm going to buy some seeds.
For 40 cents a pop. I'll probably give them away.
I'm going to be Johnny Appleseed out back. Spreading seed everywhere.
Straight up. I don't care. I really don't. Like
just
this
not
is just
gonna-
this is just not the place. And don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not saying I don't care for the planet. And some people be like, "Well, that's exactly what you're saying because if you did, you'd go there." That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this is not the demographic. This is not the time to flex this or to try and sell us on this. This is just not. This is not the time and place.
If you tell me, like, again, I'm not going to complain if you tell me that, and most large companies are trying to get as close to carbon neutral as they can get.
Cool.
But
Great,
it's
thank
not
you.
going to make me buy your product more over somebody else right now. Like, it's just not going to be it. Because as an individual, me buying whatever the fuck I want and then doing my best at home to reduce my own carbon is going to be more beneficial net than me just buying a console and then fucking off at home and doing whatever I want.
Yes.
So if I was really that concerned about it, then there are way more efficient ways.
Now you want to know you want to know the other sell. Now this is where you could actually sell people.
Okay.
If you said, "Okay, listen. Not only are you helping the planet,
that's right,
but we're guaranteeing you that each and every year you're saving $20, $25 in power because this is so much more efficient." Now you're getting my attention. Now you're selling me on something that I'm going, okay, this makes sense. And then you're adding on the fact that you're also helping the environment. It's a double whammy. Now you're hitting me where you're selling me on.
It's like when they first went from plasmas to LCDs.
Yes.
And they were showing you the yearly power consumption costs.
Yes.
Or the average consumption cost of TVs. Same idea. What about this? Take it the next. You mentioned the cars where you can see when you're in the eco zone. Mm-hmm. All right. What if the new consoles and you're choosing instead of playing at 4K, you choose to bump it down to 1080 so the system doesn't have to work as hard. And then it's got that the little leaf icon, and it glows green when you're doing like lower power, and then when you want to go fast and you bump it to 4K, it goes red. Then you know you're fucking the planet.
You know you're fuck. It's just a little reminder that you're fucking it.
Yeah,
Feel bad.
Red for fire.
Yeah.
You're burning the rainforest.
You're just burning it and your power. Just burning it. I think that's it. I think that's a good sell. If they said like, listen, you are literally from the last generation console.
Yes.
We've ran these numbers. We've been cooking these motherfucking systems for 6 months.
You're gonna be able to afford one extra game a year based on the power that you're saving on this console.
That's a sale. That for some people, not for everybody.
No.
But that for some, and you're saying on top of that, you're also helping the planet, and you're now you're selling us on this propaganda bullshit, this weird left field play that you just Hail Mary you're going for right now to sell consoles and flex each other's penises. That ain't it, bro.
I'm really not about flexing other dudes' penises in the first place.
That ain't it, bro.
So that ain't.
No, don't do that either. That ain't it, bro. That ain't it.
That ain't it.
Flexing, just stop flexing penises. Tell me I'm saving a game worth a year.
The green new penis.
Tell me I'm saving a game worth a year. Tell me that when I buy digital, I'm helping the planet that way, and I'm saving that way. That's right. Sell me on those things that are feasible. Where I'm going, you know what? Do I really want to drive to the store? Do I really want to go and wait for this game to show up from Amazon in a couple days?
The answer is no.
The answer is no. And if you want to remind me that every time that I'm buying that, they're planting a tree or you're saving this or saving that, okay, that's a great little feature.
Yeah.
But don't do what you're doing now.
Hell no.
No, bro. That ain't it, no.
To the no.
That ain't it.
Okay.
Is that it for game and news?
That is it for game and news.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give a shout out to our one and only sponsor. I'm working on another one, guys. I'm working on another one right now.
Working it.
NordVPN. Shout outs to everybody that has signed up.
That's right.
On NordVPN so far, using that promo code OTT. You see it up there in the top right of the screen. 75% off using that promo code. $2.99 a month on a 3-year term. That's less than a cup of coffee a month.
That's right.
What is a NordVPN? Well, it's the best VPN service money can buy right now. 5,100 plus servers in 60 countries. No data logging. NordVPN extension for your Chrome browser, which is lightweight, user-friendly, right from the first click. I'm reading a script right now. And it secures your browsing in seconds. Not only that, you want to use it on your phone, your app. You want to use it on your desktop. There's another one of those.
I've got it on my phone.
Boom.
Right now.
It works. You can use up to 6 simultaneous connections. That means
6.
That means you want an iPad, your phone, your laptop, your television, your whatever.
You can have it on all 6 of your iPhones that you purchased in the last 9 months.
That is iPhone 8 through 14.
It's actually more like 10, 10.2, 10.3, 10XR, 10XRLS, 11, 11P, 11TWR, 11Z.
And now, just the iPhone. They just dropped all that.
They rebooted it.
They just started it from scratch.
The iPhone.
Just they added the in front of it.
Actually, pretty soon it's just going to be called the phone.
Yeah, it's just phone. Or just just
we're copywriting phones.
It's just phone.
It's called phone.
It's called phone. It even works in China, so you can bypass the Great China Firewall. Compatible with most operating systems, Windows, Mac, iOS, Android. Peer-to-peer sharing is allowed. Double data encryption for increased anonymity. Unlimited bandwidth. 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you want to try it and you don't like it, it's not doing what you thought, then take it back. Very fast servers as well. You can game, you can stream from it. This is the real deal. NordVPN, promo code OTT. If you have American Netflix and you want to watch Canadian or vice versa, hey, maybe it can do that.
Maybe.
It's possible.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
How many trees am I going to save by using NordVPN?
I don't know exactly, but I'm sure that they use some of the best equipment.
That's right.
To mitigate whatever it is that the other things they were mitigating.
Nord frees up your time to go buy tree seeds.
There it is.
Plant them.
You know what? They may not do something physically.
No.
But you save so much time and effort that you'll be able to take that free time and plant trees.
You know, that's what I'm doing in my free time.
That's the truth. Promo code OTT. That is NordVPN. Link will be in the description of this podcast. So if you're listening on iTunes, Spotify, wherever, head on over to our YouTube channel. Click on the banner in the description below. If you're here watching it on stream, it will be in the chat. You can click on that. Go sign up. Promo code OTT, 75% off NordVPN.
Boom.
That's it.
Well sold.
Plus, we got a Patreon.
That's right.
Patreon.com/LagTV. You guys have been supporting this now for over 2 years. We're building a brand new set.
That's right.
It's going to cost us quite a bit of money.
I'm going to let you know right now, you're saving 0 trees if you support us on Patreon.
I'm 0.
But you are putting trees in our pocket in the form of dollar bills.
And those dollar bills
are going right out the door.
They're made by trees that were cut down by our government and slapped together to make money that you're putting in our pockets.
They're really just passing through briefly.
That's it.
It's like our pockets a bed and breakfast. It's just there for a moment.
I'll tell you what. With that money,
yes,
that's left over, I will buy myself a PlayStation 5.
There you go.
Which is very
power efficient.
Very power efficient.
You know how you make it even more power efficient?
What's that?
Never turning it on.
So maybe I just won't buy one. With that money. I don't know. I'm talking in circles. Patreon.com/LagTV. Support it. And we appreciate you. Also,
yes.
I've been seeing tons of people tweet me out. I've had people come into my chat.
Really?
Saying, I got the merch.
Let's go. We did have several tweets. I've been retweeting them whenever we get them on Twitter.
Merch has been sent out. If you guys haven't received it yet, it's probably going to be there very soon.
That's right.
Very soon.
I have to double check to see if there's any that we haven't caught in the net since the last time we sent out. But I think there might be
maybe
like 3 people.
A few.
At most.
Yep.
And they'd be way more recent.
Yep.
Whereas literally 40 or 50 other people that all passed in.
It's all out
there. It's all out.
It's all out there. You'll be getting it any time.
That's right.
If not already. So thank you so much, guys. Sorry it took 2 years.
That's right.
But it happened.
Mr. Black.
Yes, sir.
It's time for movies and TV.
Movies and TV.
It's almost nothing. Well, to be honest, I didn't look for this week, but last week, definitely almost nothing. At least none that I saw. One thing I did see was the Suicide Squad cast got announced.
It did.
So that happened. And you know what? There's a few names on there that caught me off guard. I'm gonna go through this list real quick.
All right.
I got it right
Let
here.
me hear you butcher these names.
Whoa, that first one's already gonna fuck me up. David Dastmalkian. I don't know if it's a hard CH or a soft CH, Jeff.
All right.
But it's there. John Cena.
John Cena.
He's actually not going to show up in the movie. You can't see him the entire time. He's just in the credits.
Great.
Jai Courtney.
Okay.
Jaquan Cozio or Cozio.
Is he black?
I'm going to go with probably.
Yes.
If it's white.
I'm going to click on
a
his
bold
name right
move.
now.
Nathan Fillion.
I can confirm
He is black?
he is not black.
What?
He looks like he is.
Is he partially?
No, he kind of looks like he's Mexican.
Okay. Close enough.
That's a badass name.
So
you
it
know
might
what?
be Joaquin then. If it's Mexican, it could be a soft J.
Yeah, it's actually it's Joaquin.
Joaquin?
Yeah.
Nathan Fillion, who came up out of the bold retirement of Firefly for one season and then did the con circuit every other year since, to do this.
Boom. Welcome back.
Joel Kinnaman.
You're gonna really go through every single person because there is a
Mei Ling Ng. It's probably a Vietnamese name that I don't know of anyone. I don't even know. My cousin's married to a Vietnamese guy, and he looked at me once and he said, "Don't even." He said, "Bro,
Don't even try.
We don't even try. We
Don't even try.
don't even try.
Don't even try.
What is this name? Flula Borg. Are they just making things up now? Are they just inventing?
They just trolled you, bro. They just trolled you.
Inventing names.
They just want to hear you say these names. Imagine if I tried this.
Just inventing names. Sean Gunn.
Okay.
Juan Diego Boto, Storm Reed. Who the fuck are naming these people?
Let's just get to the good stuff.
Pete
Idris
Davidson,
Elba.
Taika Waititi.
Okay, there we go. Thank you.
Alice Braga, Steve Aji, Tanasha Kais, fuck me.
Stop the madness.
Daniela Melchior, I guess. Peter Capilloy, Julio Reyes, Jennifer Holland. I can read that white name. Viola Davis, Idris Elba, Margot Robbie, of course, and Michael Rooksar. The
Big
Suicide
cast.
Squad. It's a lot of names, Jeff.
It's a big cast.
You know who's not there?
Who? Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Yeah. But you know what? First, they thought Idris Elba was going to play Deadshot. Turns out he's not actually playing Deadshot. They're
Okay.
leaving that open so that Will Smith could come back later if he wanted to. James Gunn wrote the script. This is basically the fuck you to Marvel after they fired him from Guardians of the Galaxy over the whole
Okay.
tweets and child making fun of,
The whole thing.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
That was like 10 years old and whatever.
Look, if it's the older it is at this point, it's like fine wine in 2019. The older it is, the better.
That is true.
Yeah.
So I think James Gunn is going to really crush this. DC has been on this meteoric rise right now. They're doing.
I don't know if I want to call it meteoric. You know, it's kind of more like it's kind of like the
Venom did really well,
the yodeling like mountain climber game from Price is Right,
dude. The Joker movie's coming out. I think it's going to be pretty fucking fire.
Well, that one's
we're hearing
100% fire.
The Wonder Woman was actually really good. Mm-hmm. I rewatched Aquaman.
I
last
rewatched
night.
that a few weeks ago.
Watched that again last night. Fire.
Still trying to figure out the octopus drummer.
Yeah, me too. That was weird.
A little weird.
I saw that again last night. I was like,
am I
probably
watching
could
that
have
just
probably
randomly,
not put that in
like,
there.
is
It was kind of
Moana?
dumb. Yeah, it was kind of dumb. Kind of took you out of the movie a bit. A little
little
too
bit.
cartoony.
Yeah.
But hey, they're doing well. They're doing well. I'm excited for it. Speaking of that, since you mentioned Firefly,
Yes.
they are doing a remake of Battlestar Galactica.
What?
I'm pretty sure, right?
Wouldn't this now be the third time Battlestar Galactica has been a thing?
Battlestar Galactica is a.
Or they're doing a movie?
Yeah, is it a movie?
Well, the original.
I thought
there's
they were doing
two. The original is a series of sorts. The one that everyone tends to talk about is a series that was in like the 2000s. So are they doing a movie for this one, or are they doing a series?
I thought it was a series. It says Battlestar Galactica showrunner says new series is not a reboot. So apparently it's not a reboot.
So it's a continuation.
Continuation.
Interesting.
So interesting. It shall be. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Battlestar Galactica is. I haven't seen it all. I own it on Blu-ray, and I've watched several episodes. and even though it's a bit older, it holds up pretty fucking well.
Yeah.
Some really cool, like from like a cinematography standpoint, especially given its age in terms of like space, related movies and TV shows. Really cool. It almost reminded me of when I was watching Interstellar. Some of the shots that they had in
like
Interstellar,
ahead of its time.
It was a bit of ahead of its time. Yeah, so it was good.
Cool.
It was good.
Other than that,
I have a very important note here, Jeff.
What is that?
After 22 years, Ash Ketchum finally won a Pokemon League.
Boom. It happened.
Dude's gonna have grandchildren soon.
Fuck. It's about time.
It is about time.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times can you have the guy fucking lose before he finally wins?
Sean Bean. He made a statement, and he said, him and his agent,
Oh boy.
refuse all movies now
Okay.
where he dies. And he said the reason is because it is ruining, he believes, the experience for the viewer, because they know he's going to die, and it ruins the outcome of that character.
He's not wrong.
And so he just refuses now. They're passing, turning down roles left, right, and center. He wants to live now.
Let Sean Bean live.
Let
him live.
That should be a hashtag.
Hashtag let Bean live.
Let Bean live. Let him live. He's died enough.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, dude. He literally came
How
out. I thought that
incredible
was.
is it that it's such a stereotype for his characters to die that finally he has to turn them down because it's becoming a. Well, I think it's been that way for a while now.
It's been
honestly.
that dude. It's been that forever.
Yeah.
Dude, what kind of meme would it be? Is if he came out in a brand new like Netflix show, like say he's in The Witcher,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And he plays a main character, and you're like, yes, he's not gonna die, and they fucking troll you, and he said that because he's gonna fucking die in it. Can you imagine? Where you're like, well,
if this is a ploy for just one really major role that they don't want,
they don't want
he's
to think he's gonna die, and then he actually dies, dude. I would just be like, you know what?
So my question is, who's gonna bring on Sean Bean if he's not dying?
Exactly. Who knows? He's a fine actor.
He's really good at dying.
He is very good at dying.
Yeah.
And he's also that type of guy that like you care for him. He's very
Yes.
he
has an endearing personality.
Yeah, so it's like you just, even if you've seen him on screen for 15 minutes or for 3 hours, you kind of root for this guy. He's just got that charismatic, like wholesome feel. And so when he dies, there's an impact. And he's just good at dying.
Super good at dying.
So, I mean, you would be after dying.
He's mastered it. He's had a lot of practice. Not very many people have had as much practice as Sean Bean when it comes to dying.
Yes. So there's that.
Well, there you go. I wonder what his first role is going to be when he's
I don't know.
dying.
I don't know. But
when's the last time he was in anything prominent? After Game of Thrones. Has that been it?
Yeah. That he's been in anything major.
Yeesh.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. Game of Thrones was like 2 years ago, like when he filmed it. The show was the season finale was only last year.
Well,
actually this year,
dude, he died in the
I suppose you're right.
Immediately.
I suppose
they didn't even drag that one out.
Yeah, but you know what? He still kind of like was a presence, like in a weird way.
There was a couple. Yeah, but there was like a couple episodes where they brought him in, but that dude was dude was gone early.
I suppose you're right.
Super fucking early. Anything else?
Well, I just saw this in my newsfeed.
Oh, okay.
Kevin Feige, who is the brain of the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe, he basically he is Marvel. He's Marvel. He's the god.
Who bought him?
Star Wars. It is official. I'm seeing the headlines right now. Kevin Feige officially producing new Star Wars movie. And I'm going to keep it real, bro. Kevin Feige, he doesn't fuck up. He actually...
Do you know who does? Kathleen Kennedy.
Ryan Johnson.
And Ryan Johnson.
Hey, but here's the thing with Kevin Feige, bro. If they put him in charge, he's in charge. He's not a guy that works... He has higher heads, but when you hire Kevin Feige, you hire Kevin Feige to do what Kevin Feige does. And what he does is he sets shit up and he plans shit out. And hey, if this goes through, and this is the reality, this is something to get excited about for Star Wars. I'm just gonna say it. Kevin Feige, He's basically done with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think he might be doing the Fantastic Four and setting them up so that they're actually relevant and people care about them. But for Star Wars, hey.
I'll be honest with you, bro. I'll believe it when I see it.
All right.
Because Kathleen, this is one thing that we have been proven, is that it doesn't matter who's involved. Kathleen Kennedy doesn't listen to any of that shit. She doesn't subscribe to any of that. Kathleen's last major move was to fire the two guys that went on to produce Oscar movies while she brought on Ryan fucking Johnson.
All right. Well, we'll see. Hey, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
But that's good. That's good. It's an improvement. One way or another, it's a major improvement.
Bro, that's huge, bro. It's on every movie thing I'm seeing right now.
Exactly.
I'm on my feed right now. I'm seeing Ryan Johnson or Kevin Feige's face everywhere.
I hope you're not seeing Ryan Johnson's face everywhere.
No, I don't ever want it. Oh, and bro, did you see Adam Sandler's Uncut Gems trailer? So Adam Sandler has this movie coming out where he's actually playing what seems to be a serious character. It looks like he is in like a gambling ring of some sort. It's a very like indie-like movie. I do believe it's going out in theaters as well. And he has got Oscar buzz thrown at him all over the place. And apparently, bro, people are like...
Okay, can I just say something real quick?
You can say it.
I think people have mistook Adam Sandler for being like a know nothing bum because of what he decided to do with his time.
That's true. That is true.
Because
he cashed checks, bro.
He cashes big checks,
massive checks
for having fun. He has his own studio where he calls up friends and he says, "Hey friends, let's drink beer." Probably smoke some weed, and make some movies. And then make a good amount of money for just having fun. We don't need to try hard mode this shit. We just have some fun, we make some money, and we're going to do this once a year, maybe even twice a year.
Adam Sandler is going on worth almost $500 million. My dog is barking.
He is. But you know what?
I'm with you, bro. I'm...
Because at the end of the day, you forget, Adam Sandler is a comedian, and whether or not you think he's funny doesn't really matter. Most comedians are better actors, and they understand, especially from a directing point of view, movies better than people that you think are dramatic acting gods. Comedy is the hardest thing that you can do.
It is definitely the hardest.
Everything is
comedy and horror are hard to do well.
You see the world differently when you're doing
comedy is the hardest for sure.
And so,
without a doubt,
anytime a comedian says, "Hey, I'm going to do this dramatic role," I immediately go, "I need to see this."
Well, dude, when you watch this trailer, I saw the trailer, and not only does it look like a good movie, Adam Sandler, you know it's Adam Sandler, but you're going, "What in the fuck? This is like, wow!" And everybody's screaming Oscar. Like everybody's it's got like a perfect rating everywhere. Everybody is just jerking. They're going crazy, bro.
Robin Williams did drama. He crushed it. Jim Carrey did drama. Crushed it.
Will Smith
did drama. Crushed it. And Will Smith's not even like a hardcore comedian, but he did his funny bits.
Yeah.
He was a funny guy.
He's Fresh Prince.
He's Fresh Prince.
You know?
Fresh Prince. But that was like a drama.
Eddie Murphy. He's done some good drama.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of really good comedians that
pretty much anyone that has crossed over from comedy is going to do well, because you see the world totally different. And once you can do comedy, if you make people laugh, it's like they said, like if you watch most dramatic movies, before any drama happens, the movie tries to get you to laugh, because once they laugh, they got you. They have your emotions.
Yeah.
They hook you on that, and then all the hits that follow are easier.
Yeah. Because it's almost like building rapport, right?
Yeah,
Just making your audience comfortable.
Exactly.
So that they're loose, so that they're more susceptible of whatever you're trying to give them.
Right,
instead of them being
them.
like, I'm not going to laugh, motherfucker.
Exactly.
This movie's going to be shit. But if you kind of loosen them up a bit, you're right. So I'm excited about this. Adam Sandler, I would love to actually want to watch an Adam Sandler movie. I do this time around. I'm excited for it. It looks great. Story looks good. It looks grimy. It looks... and it also got like a hint of not even really a hint of comedy, but like dark humor, almost like a Breaking Bad type shit. It's got a very Breaking Bad type feel. It looks good, man. Speaking of Breaking Bad,
movie
trailer for the movie.
Yeah,
it hit.
I haven't seen it yet.
Everybody's going crazy.
Is it good?
Not really. It's all the like. People were sold on it because it's Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
And their goal with this trailer is not to sell you on it. You're already sold. They're just showing you small clips of Jesse basically looking like Jesse, like in distraught and fucking, you know, doing whatever, seeing some old characters, and that's it. They don't tell you nothing. They don't show you nothing. There's no story. Like, you don't know what the fuck. You know that there's the aftermath of what went down.
Right.
But other than that, they don't show you anything. It's just like a bunch of stills or... you know, some just shots of Jesse being emo essentially, but it kind of puts you right back to where we were before. And yeah, I mean, the trailer is getting everybody excited because they know it's more Breaking Bad. The only negative thing we're seeing from people is they're going, fuck, it's only a little over 2 hours. I wanted a series. I wanted a mini series. This is just a movie. But hey, we're getting it. We're going to see what happens. I'm excited. I'll watch it day one.
Of course.
I'm pumped. I'm ready for it. So that looks cool too.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. That's it for movies and TV.
Jeff.
Yeah.
It's tech support.
Tech support.
Will asks, did Jeff find his wedding band when he moved?
Nope. And I can guarantee you it is down in the vents. It
Somewhere.
fell down in one of the ducted...
An HVAC guy down the road is going to be real happy.
Yeah. Good news, we still own the house.
Yes.
So, I mean, eventually I can look for it.
Yeah.
But as of right now, it's gone. And I can guarantee it's probably down in the one that's right beside where I put my stuff on my night thing, and my cat probably swiped it and it's down there. We tried to snake it out with one of those cameras, but it was so flimsy that as soon as you go down too far, it just kind of curls up and you can't get it going any further. You can't even. You need to get like a professional one that's like really heavy duty. But yeah. So the answer is no.
And then have you ever lost anything important or valuable? Which I guess is
my wedding ring.
Yeah, wedding ring for you. I don't think so. Nothing so important that stands out to me anyway. Of course, I don't really own a lot of small and expensive things, so kind of hard to misplace my car. Black Jimmy says, I just discovered a show called Naked Attraction, where the contestant chooses between 6 people to date after they are revealed from bottom to top completely naked. When the contestant whittles down to 2 people, then they must undress in front of the final 2 between choosing. If you 2 were single, would you ever contemplate going on that show? That sounds like the worst idea.
That just sounds like some reality TV. That is reality TV. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just so it's like playing that, like, what would you do if, like, what would you rather choose? To have your ass penetrated by a cactus, or to have that cactus penetrate your eyeballs?
Both of those are tempting.
That's what it's like, though. You know, you get those people that do these like weird, like, what would you rather?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's so absurd.
True.
Like, it's so like away from reality that it's like a meme.
And you know the show's going to do the thing where they put like a butterface in there.
Of course.
Just a 12 out of 10 body, and then look like
they're like, hey, this is what I look. Keep that on, please. You know, or they're gonna like fat shame people and shit. They'll have curvier bodies, and it'll be like this stereotypical thing. Or they'll have this heartthrob story where you have this super attractive dude, and he picks the one that's overweight, and it just seemed like a nice person from the way we were talking. And they'll add the inspirational music, and it'll be like,
it's gonna be canned.
Yeah,
as fuck, bro.
It'll be like, yeah, you know, it's not about the outside. You know, when I asked her this question, and you know, she said this, it just spoke to me. You know what I mean? And you know what? She's beautiful in her own way. And they'll have this music, and they'll cry.
Beauty
and then
comes
they'll
from
get
the
100,000
inside.
followers on Twitter. And then they'll, you know, it'll be on, you know, TMZ 2 weeks later saying that he dumped her and he did it for television. And, you know, he's actually fucking a supermodel that Justin Bieber was fucking last month. You know, that's reality TV in a nutshell.
That's right.
Yay.
Headlined by What's his name? Jerry Bruckheimer. Let's see. If the fusion between Goku and Vegeta is Gogeta, what is the name of the fusion between you guys? Our names don't really go together all that well. Oh, for those names.
Or Novamus.
Maximus War.
Ooh, Max. What about Maximum War? Because you can get rid of like a Max War.
No,
I think Novamax is kind of cool.
Novamax sounds pretty dope.
That's a pretty cool name. It's
pretty
like
dope.
Novamax.
Yeah.
I just like that.
Yeah, you can give us some fruity looking character for that.
Novamax.
Mark Furry says, at TwitchCon, you get an offer. Insert TOS flaunting IRL streamer here. Comes to you and says they'll get off of Twitch forever and take a bunch of others with them. But you need to... wait, what? What? Get off of Twitch forever and take a bunch of... Oh, he's basically saying of a bunch of like, yeah, that's a... No, we're not going to answer that question. I just realized what that question was before.
Okay, great.
Yeah, we're going to pass on that one, Mark. Sean asks...
Mark is baiting.
What are a couple of your favorite little pleasures? Man, I say it every time. It's Terrace House, bro. Em and I got to the end of the current part 1 of this season. God. I'm telling you, people keep talking about the show.
You got Em on this shit too?
Dude, she's hooked.
Oh my god! You probably went back and rewatched all this. Fucking...
No, just the season that's current.
Oh, okay.
Because it just came out. The first part just came out. I might even have to get in on that NordVPN to get to Japanese Netflix to see part 2 ahead of time.
There you go.
That's right.
It's like getting the Japanese dubs for Super before the English ones hit North America.
It's ahead of the curve. That's right.
So what was it? Like a dirty little what?
No, just your favorite little pleasure. Something simple. Something simple.
Is it like a guilty pleasure?
No, just the little pleasures in life.
Little pleasure. I mean, hey, you know what, man? You know what makes me happy? Sushi.
Sushi does.
Sushi just, you know what? Like, honest to God, like a day for me, like a really good day for Maximus Black, for Jeff, is wake up. You know, get a solid day. Well, actually, before the streaming, wake up, go for a drive, get up to date with my UFC podcasts and clips and shit. Go to sushi by myself while listening to said clips and stuff. Coming home, having a solid day of streaming. You know, do very well with the day streaming, even if it's like an average good day. Just make me feel like I've accomplished it and I'm getting ahead. And then relaxing at the end of the night with my wife, watch a show, preferably have some sex, which doesn't happen often, unfortunately. 3 times in 7 months, actually, if I'm just going to be honest with you. And then go to sleep and get at least 6 hours. Yeah. Honest to God, if I can have all those things on like 4 days a week out of 7, I'm actually a relatively happy human being. Yeah. Like, there's not really much that I don't really have many other pleasures. You know, nutting, eating sushi, and having a good day at work.
All at the same time.
That'd be TOS. Probably not going to work out. Maybe.
I mean,
it's happened before.
They didn't have to see it.
They didn't have to see it. So, you know, that's pretty much it. You know, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm down for that. That's basically like my day is like if I get to eat food that I like, for me, I don't give a fuck about work. You know, I'm happy if I work. Yeah. Like, but if I'm not working, it's fucking whatever. As long as I'm doing something, I can't sit around. Yeah. So like if I'm not working, I've got to go outside. I've got to get out, maybe go for a fucking hike or some shit, get out of the house, just do the things that I don't do ever. So like get up, have breakfast, which in the morning for me, just give me some eggs, some bacon.
Yes.
Some toast.
Yes. Some OJ.
Make it happen. Get me out of the door. Let me just go walk and be outside.
Yes.
So I don't see my office for 9 or 10 hours.
Yes.
And just enjoy being outside.
Yes.
Doing literally nothing but walking. And I'm happy. Get out of there, sushi. Now that I've worked up the hunger, gotta have the sushi.
Yes.
Get it a sushi. I want some dessert now. I want some ice cream.
Yes.
Or cheesecake.
I'll pass on the cheesecake. I'll take the ice cream.
Okay. I have some cheesecake or some ice cream at home. Watching some Terrace House. Let's go.
Son of a bitch. You and that fucking show.
had to squeak it in.
Hey, one of the best things about this office
Yes.
is when that window's open,
Yes.
there's light. I'm telling
Actual
you,
sunlight.
there's actual sunlight, and
Oh, it
there's
makes
like
you feel like $1 million.
and there's like flowers, like
Yeah.
there's like a big flower.
You
thing.
can look out and see the outdoors.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's doing something to like my mentality, and I'm
It
not
does.
even joking.
It
like,
does.
My last place, I was in a I'm in a
You didn't
basement
see
now,
shit.
but it felt like I was in a dungeon.
Yeah, because you had that one
It
little,
was like
one
little thing,
window.
and it's covered, and it's
Yeah.
up high, and you can't even look through it. Here, it's like a window's open. There's like sun beaming on me. It's like the vitamin C,
Vitamin D even.
is coming in on
If
me.
you're getting vitamin C, I need these windows. Some light filtering technology.
The vitamin D is hitting me. I'm like looking at a flower, bro. I hear birds chirping. Sometimes I hear crows. Going, "Mah, mah." It's okay.
That's all right. Because it's the outdoors.
It's the outdoors. There's like fresh air beaming in on me, dude. I'm telling you, it rejuvenates me. It
does.
It's crazy, bro.
It does.
Like it's.
Dude, I've been thinking about I go and look for like jobs and stuff online to see if anything comes up that I want to just do and like this is a side gig,
Yeah.
Because I'm 31 years old here next month, and I'm not making $100,000 a year. I can't live off of 60. I need more money in my life, so I'm looking at jobs shit, which in Halifax is like a meme every time you go and look, and
Unless you're doing what your girlfriend does.
exactly,
You're
and
fucked.
even then, and then you have to go back to school for like friggin' 6 years.
Then it's still a meme.
and then you're doing a job that I ain't cut out for that shit.
I ain't cut out for it either.
Cut out for that shit. So I don't know, I'm looking around. It's like, what flavor of salesman do you want to be? Is basically Halifax. And if it's not that, it's are you like a top grade engineer for Irving, or are you? Or are you? My favorite one was Meza. You know the restaurant.
Yeah.
They're growing like crazy right now. They're literally looking to pay somebody like $50,000 a year to be their marketing manager, who also does all of their design work, so the entire Adobe suite, plus their social media management, all in one role for $50,000 a year.
Meza?
Mesa. And I was like, bro, hold on now. You want to give me less than one salary for
3 jobs.
3 jobs that are usually 3 separate
Salaries.
salaries.
The answer.
The social media manager gets like 32.
Yeah.
The designer gets around 40.
Yeah.
Marketing manager is like a $60K a year job.
Yeah.
And you want all that for 50.
I'll tell you what. I'd do it for 80. You
Oh,
give me
yeah.
a solid 80 with
Yeah.
a chance to move up.
Yes.
And like have raises.
I'm there.
Now we're talking
This
50.
is Halifax, bro.
Hell no to the no,
It's Halifax. You ain't getting 80 grand for that shit.
Hell
no.
The franchisees ain't even making 80.
So I'm looking at it going, you know what? And the other thing I keep thinking of, so I come back to it every time, is I'm going to be a fucking teacher or I'm going to sell fucking houses. It's one or the other. And at the end of the day, it is so hard for me to not want to just work for myself, that if I'm selling houses, I'm still working for myself.
Yes.
I'm doing this on the side, working for myself.
But that's like the most feasible, because then you're still able to do what you like when you want to do it.
And you're working for yourself. And I can still make, if I do
decent-
those two things, I'll make more money than I would in, let's say, 85% of the job market here in this province.
100%.
So it's like, when the downsides are you pay for your own benefits,
Yeah.
and your pension you have to cover yourself.
Yeah.
And then everything else is just,
But guess what? The extra $30,000+ you'll make a year, you can cover those costs.
you can do that.
You can make it.
And
Sound.
like I said, like I was talking to him about this. I was like, look, you know, the best thing is when you can take time whenever you want to. I'd rather have 10 days of vacation a year,
Yeah.
instead of 3 weeks. And then
Yeah.
10 days, but I get to choose
100%.
exact. And whenever it could be the morning I wake up and you go, fuck it.
Not only that, bro, you don't have to deal with other people.
No, so you don't
bro-
have to compete and be like, I want this time off.
Exactly.
And so they're like, sorry, bro. Sally from marketing just beat you there.
Yeah.
And then Bob, he locked up the week after, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, did you know Bob likes to go to Dominican Republic this time of year every year for the
Every
last
year.
13 years?
Yes.
This is his slot. I'm sorry about that, but you're the
You're
new
not
guy.
getting it.
Yeah.
You're not getting it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know.
So I don't know, but that's just it.
Yeah.
And when you get to go, you go, and then just get the fuck out of the house. Do whatever you want.
Yep.
I can't put me in a cubicle again. I'm gonna hang myself. I don't want to be in a cubicle
Bro, I ain't
again.
cut out for it.
No.
I ain't cut out for it.
You get a taste for working for yourself. It is
I ain't never going back.
hard to go back to.
I ain't never going back
to anything
bro.
else.
Like that.
You guys switch your main streaming computers for a week. How would that go? Would somebody be disappointed or possibly annoyed? No, because they're about the same. I use a 2 PC setup, and if we swapped, the worst case scenario for Jeff would be that he'd have to like play fucking Hearthstone or some shit because I've only got a 750 for a graphics card in the stream PC.
Yeah.
And then I would just put a capture card in Jeff's. Actually,
Call
it's
it a
already
day.
in there.
It's already in there.
In fact,
You're-
it's my capture card.
Yeah, you could literally plug it and go.
So
You're
I'm
done.
plugging it and go.
Yeah, you're done.
I'm good to go. Mr. Hag asks, Jeff,
Yes.
what's your favorite thing about fatherhood?
Ooh.
Getting deep.
Yeah, getting deep. Favorite thing about fatherhood? I mean, there's so many good things. So I'm going to name 3.
Okay.
Number 1 is it gave me purpose. Not saying I didn't really have it before, but I got to a stage in my life where I didn't feel like I had much purpose. It's like a weird thing to say. I know it's kind of deep, but
Well, you're going from your main point of motivation being for yourself,
Yes.
generating for yourself, and
Yes.
now it's for somebody else.
that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
So, and that's the big thing is like now I live for him, and not necessarily for me.
Exactly.
Like it really is, and it's crazy to even think that way because
That point that you're making is why some people have kids, which by the way is a terrible idea to have. But some people go, you know what? If I have a kid, it'll motivate me to do something.
yeah, that's probably not the best thing to do because if you're not ready, like I was ready for one.
Yeah.
If you're not ready for one, then it only is going to make other parts worse. And I can tell you from being a parent now, there are parts of my home life that aren't ideal. I just said I've had sex 3 times in 7 months. And this is coming from a guy that never went more than maybe 10 days without sex since I was 15.
Yeah.
All right.
Combo breaker.
So big time. So, and then it just creates family, there's stress and unknowns and stuff. But ultimately there's that. The other thing is, the feeling of knowing you've created a human. It's like it's hard to explain. I'm sure parents out there can relate to this. But there's sometimes where I'm holding my son and he's looking at me and he's like, kind of, you could just see like you see
the gears turning.
You can literally like it's so crazy because you can physically watch a baby like develop things in your very own eyes, like
real time.
Like you see them discover even the smallest things in real time, and you watch it click, and then you watch them keep doing it because they're like, oh shit, if I do this, I get this reaction. So this thing of like I created this thing, this person, and like seeing yourself in it, it's this like. It's this only instinctual. The only way I can put it is like there's this instinctual thing that maybe happens through as a human that it's this crazy like I don't know what it is, like this connection of like almost out of body, almost like it's not even, it's like it's reality, but it doesn't even feel. It's so weird that it almost doesn't even feel. You almost realize that you're a human and you're alive in this thing. It's really crazy. It's almost like being on drugs. And like,
out of body
experience. Like the closest thing I could. Well, I was on shrooms back in university, and you have this like out of body experience where you're alive and living, but you start realizing that you're small and like there's this other thing. Like
it'd be like it's like a similar situation when astronauts go up and they look down and you see all of the world at once,
and you're going.
And then you realize how small and insignificant your ass is. And then it makes you instantly want to be less of an asshole to everyone around you because you're going, this is so insignificant.
That's it. It's kind of that same concept.
Yeah.
Where it's almost unexplainable. And when you have a kid, you're gonna like go through. You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, like this is so crazy. And then I would say the third best thing is being a dad. Just knowing it's just cool. Like when my mom goes like, your dad, or, you know, your son, like go grab your son. You know, it's just these weird things that like, I'm so used to calling my dad and looking at him like a father because he's my dad. But to think that now there's something in someone that looks at me that way, and then everybody else around me now knows that I'm a dad, and they put that on me as well. And to hear it, it's this kind of fulfilling, weird thing that's just cool. I wouldn't trade it for anything. It's crazy because I remember I had friends that would have babies young, and I'm going to myself like, Jesus, man, you fucked up. Like, and I wouldn't say that to them, but like, damn, dude, like, it wouldn't be me. And then they tell me like, dude, I wouldn't trade it for anything. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm going, I'm like, yeah, I bet, you know, being, you know, supportive. But internally, I'm going, you know, you're not in Vegas right now, brother. You know what I mean? Like, exactly, you know, I got time for that. But then when you have a kid, you realize, like, you see what they see. No matter where you're at in life, even if you have it and you weren't planning it and it just happens, and you're like, this is horrible. I got no job. I got nothing. I really, truly believe that, like, something clicks and that thing comes where it's like, you're no longer doing it for you. You do it for your kid. And, like, some people just change completely because there's that instinctual thing of, like, I got to protect and provide.
Yeah, exactly.
And you just go. And it's hard to explain, but that's it. It's kind of like seeing, it's the circle of life. It's no different than seeing wildlife when you see like say like a baby cub or something are born, and then you watch the mother who has never had children before or something do all the things that the mother needs to do, and then like the cub will do the things that a cub needs to do. And it just works automatically. And it's like that happens with humans, but in a different way. Like
it's crazy.
It's wild,
it's
bro.
Literally
it's wild, bro. It's wild.
Literally.
It's actually wild.
It's literally wild.
It's literally wild. So that's it. Those are all. It's great. It's awesome. There's too many things to list.
Way more important question for you, Jeff.
Okay.
Comes in from 8910. What brand of soap do you use?
I use Old Spice. I have body wash.
A little body wash action.
Yeah, I've been body washing for years. What about you?
I got into the body wash thing only a couple years ago, but I don't use body wash for everything. I'm still washing the twig and berries and the ass crack with regular soap, bar soap, and it's goat milk soap. You've probably seen it at Costco.
Yep.
I've been doing that for years, and then because it's got nothing in it. So I'm washing the man bits and not like, you know, you're not fucking your shit up. Because, you know, if you're a lady out there, all three of you, just like the ladies, you can fuck your shit up. You're not careful.
Fuck your shit up. There can be some rashes. There can be some weird shit goes on
downhill quick.
Very downhill.
But then the body wash and stuff, like everything that I use, pretty much is from a company called Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Not to be confused with Tenacious D.
No. Something totally different.
Jack Black.
All of their products I've used so far, fire.
Damn.
Like I cannot sell harder on any of their products and all of them.
Email them. Get us that promo code. Let's get some free soap.
I'm down for it. Bro, their body wash is fire. Their hair products, fire. Their beard products, fire.
Bruh, reach out.
Fire.
Reach out. I'll promote them for a month for free products.
Yeah, especially when the body wash is like $60 for.
Damn. For a body wash?
To be fair, it lasts.
It's probably better be a fucking tub.
Well, it's like, the bottle's like that big.
That's a tub.
You get like 4 months out of it.
Yeah.
Worth. Last question. I don't even know what that is. I don't know who the fuck Carson King.
Carson King?
Yeah, do you know who that is?
I have no idea.
Not a clue. That's how in the loop we are.
Cool.
That's all we got, Jeff.
That's it?
It's Technical Alpha Podcast.
That's it, guys. The first episode in the new crib. Promise it won't be like this forever, but it may be like this next week. Although we'll probably jerry rig something up to be a bit better than this.
It really depends
it depends on my computer.
It depends on your computer, and it depends on getting those things put together.
Yeah, I'm saying one more week. Probably we'll be here.
Yeah,
and you'll have my games by next week all here. So
they'll be in the background.
They'll be in the background.
But we'll have that. Yeah, I don't know. That at least I'd say probably one more week. I'm going to work hard to try and make it happen.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see if I can pull it off.
Cool. Next week I'm going to be buying all the supplies and shit for the vocal booth.
Yeah.
So I'll buy a whole shit ton of insulation as well.
Yeah.
So we'll have that there.
I'll see when old man has time, and if he's going to be ready ahead of you buying it, I'll just buy some stuff and make it happen, because we've got to put together the things that we're going to hook all this shit up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's
That's
Techno
it.
Alpha Podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you for suffering through the incredible audio.
Dude,
this
we had a
week.
ton of viewers today.
We did.
A ton.
We
And
kept
considering
them-
like the first like 25 minutes was us literally
Gong
fucking with
show.
shit. You guys still stuck around. So hit that follow button if you
Do
guys
it.
haven't already. If you're new here and you love what we're doing, you want to check previous episodes or even clips, we do have 2 YouTube channels. One is youtube.com/lifesaglitchtv. Link is in the description. You can click on that. You can watch full episodes there, including this one if you want to go back and rewatch it. Or you can go to youtube.com/lifesaglitchtv2.
Yep. Number 2 at the end.
Number 2 at the end. That is all clips. So you can go back for like the last months and look at the different topics and get our points of view on different things that have happened. And it's just much easier to digest. Hit the follow button, like I said, here on Twitch. And we'll be back next Thursday for another episode. Thank you all for tuning in.
Bless.
Shout outs to NordVPN. Pick
That's
them
right.
up.
Make it happen.
And that's it.
We'll see you guys next week.
Boom.
Peace.